Hey, what's happening, players? Holla, holla, holla. Just trying, just trying some new intros out for the moment, just so I don't have to ask you guys how you're doing. You know, 3 times or 4 times in the same day. Anyways, yeah, this is Big Show versus Mark Henry. It's a match at Survivor Series, if you didn't know, and it's a rematch from Vengeance, where they broke the ring. You know, from a superplex. If you don't know, now you know, I guess. Well, you could go check it out, I think on WWE.com, there's a video maybe. But come on, I think you guys all know that, you know. But, yeah, online match as always. And this feud, I'm liking it, you know. I don't usually like anything involving the Big Show, to be honest. Except, you know, the old Big Show and Kane tag team. I like that. I didn't like the the most recent Big Show and Kane reunion for the tag team division, but I like the previous one where Big Show was a monster, Kane was a monster, kind of. Well, yeah, kind of, you know. And they were just beating everybody up, you know, as a tag team. And I also liked when Big Show was in ECW as the ECW champion. That's the time where I like Big Show the most. He was the most dominant on ECW as ECW champion. He would take on, you know, guys from other rosters, you know, from other brands like Smackdown, Raw. They'd come over to ECW. He'd face them for the ECW championship or non-title matches, whether it be Extreme Rules or just a normal match, and he'd beat them. I remember Big Show versus Ric Flair. Big Show just destroyed Ric Flair. I think he I think he put him through some thumbtacks or something like that. I don't know, but he beat Ric Flair. He beat Kane in an Extreme Rules match too. I think he cheated though in that match. I think he didn't win clean, but who cares? I don't know, but it was a dominant Big Show. I just love the Big Show at that point. He should grow back the hair. He should grow back, yeah, the hair. That's I guess that's the only thing different back then when he was in ECW than, you know, now. And I'm not talking about the old ECW, I'm talking about the WWE versions of ECW. The one where the ECW title was, you know, basically a worthless title. You know, well, it wasn't worthless, but it wasn't, you know, as important as the World or the WWE Championship. Nowhere near as important. You know, but when Big Show was champion, it was actually, you know, viewed as important at that time. I remember during that time, Big Show was actually involved in the first ever Champions versus Champions match. It was a 3-way match between the Big Show, John Cena, and King Booker. You know, you had all 3 world champions, the ECW champion in Big Show, the WWE champion, John Cena, and the world champion, your King, Booker T. And yeah, they had this match. It was at Cyber Sunday or Taboo Tuesday. I don't know if it was still Taboo Tuesday back then, or if they changed it to Cyber Sunday. Not too sure, but at the end of the day, it's the same freaking pay-per-view. Who cares? If you're not familiar with those pay-per-views, it's basically a pay-per-view where you could vote on what match you would like to see, what stipulation you'd like to see, what, you know, who would you like to see get a world championship or whatever. It's basically, you know, an interactive pay-per-view, just like the recent interactive Raws they had this year or last year, I don't remember. But yeah, you know, it was a pay-per-view just dedicated to that interactive stuff. And yeah, you could vote on which championship would be on the line at Cyber Sunday or Taboo Tuesday. And the people voted for King Booker's World Championship to be defended. So, you know, I was kind of disappointed at that. You know, before the match ended, you know, well, at the beginning of the match, I was like, oh no, please make it John Cena's championship. Please vote for the WWE championship. I want that to be on the line. You know, or the WWE championship, or I mean ECW championship, one of the two. But I was, you know, leaning towards the WWE championship. I was hoping that would be defended. So, you know, somebody like the Big Show, or preferably Booker T, King Booker, would win it. But what happens is the people, you know, they vote against the heel. Big Show was a heel too, but I don't know why they voted for Booker T and not the Big Show. I guess Booker T, you know, did his job better, or you know, got more heat from the fans back then. So yeah, the World Championship was on the line, and at the end of the match, the winner, none other than King Booker! So all hail King Booker for that. King Booker won the match. I mean, it was, you know, with interference. Kevin Federline came out and attacked John Cena, and then Booker T won the match, you know. But who cares? Booker T won. He retained the championship, so that was good. I was happy about that. But I would have been happier if the WWE Championship was on the line and King Booker would have won, thus becoming the champion of champions. Not only that, but being the undisputed champions with both championship. Now, if Big Show would have won a championship, I don't know if you could have called him the undisputed champion, because, I mean, yeah, on one hand he would have the world title or the WWE championship, but on the other hand he would have this ECW championship, which wasn't viewed as highly, even back then, you know, where it was viewed, you know, as a world title, but not as high as the others. But whatever, guys. Yeah, I don't know what I'm. Let's just stop talking about that. Let's talk about this match at Survivor Series. You know, I like the one at Vengeance. This one at Survivor Series should be good too. And in my mind, there's no doubt in my mind actually that Mark Henry is gonna win this match. I can't see it ending any other way. I can't see Big Show going over, whether it be like DQ or pin, whatever. I'm saying Mark Henry wins here by pinfall or submission. Mark Henry doesn't use much submissions these days. Maybe he's, but back then, well, a couple years back, he used to use the bear hug, so maybe he's gonna pull that out. But I doubt it. He's probably gonna win by World's Strongest Slam or World's Strongest. What was it again? Splash. Yeah, he doesn't use it that much as a finisher these days, but he does use it when he's attacking people. By the way, quick question for you guys: do you guys think Mark Henry is gonna go into WrestleMania as the world champion? Is he gonna keep on holding to the championship until that time? I mean, they're already, you know, building up the Mark Henry versus Daniel Bryan match. Like, it's gonna happen, you know. I mean, Daniel Bryan's getting beat up by Mark Henry. He's been booked as the underdog. He's teased cashing in the briefcase against Mark Henry. Mark Henry, you know, has shown us, you know, that he dislikes Daniel Bryan, that he thinks Daniel Bryan can't beat him even if he cashes in the briefcase. And I think it would just make a cool match, you know. I mean, all the little kids who think wrestling's real, it's not scripted, you know, they're gonna be all like, oh my god, how's Daniel Bryan gonna beat this monster? You know, he's so big and mean, he's Mark Henry, he's the world's strongest slam, he's 400 pounds, he's so strong. And, you know, all us people, you know that wrestling is real. We're just gonna be looking forward to the match. You know, you've got Daniel Bryan, a fan favorite, versus Mark Henry, who's, I guess, a heel favorite. He's just been dominating everybody. And, you know, it's the usual underdog story. It's a cool underdog story since Mark Henry's been beating up Daniel Bryan lately, and we're just, you know, gonna be looking forward to see if Daniel Bryan can actually make Mark Henry tap. You know, and on his t-shirt it says everybody tap, so we'll see about that. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please click the like button, and if you really like it, click that favorite button, and stay tuned for the next prediction game video, which is gonna be The Rock and John Cena with commentary, of course. See ya.